It's 782. I don't know. Are we waiting?
Okay, we're doing this.
Doing this.
What? Well, that concludes the interview then.
Oh,
That was
Covered everything.
This is a very happy crowd. Everybody's real mellow. But is there more to this than just everybody getting together and feeling good?
Well, there's numerous level to it. You know, just like there is level in society.
What are the levels?
I'm not talking about class, okay? I'm talking about level of involvement and depth of feeling and able to keep it together and all those factors, you know. This neighborhood, this campground has actual neighborhoods, you know. Like back in the far end there, I was there last night. My friend Dwan is here, my friend Kathy is there, and I know I don't have to worry about the whole movie there because if anything happens, they'll either come and get me or deal with it.
Are there common values to this neighborhood, as you call it?
Yeah.
What are they?
Yeah, I think the main thing that we've all learned is to be in tune with each other. You know, and since things are always different, you just have to take it from the top every day again, really, you know. And I think what we're learning here is to cooperate with each other a whole lot more than a lot of people get to do in their daily lives.
Is all of this what was going on during the 60s but kind of disappeared from most of our lives?
I think it's better.
How is it? How's
I think
it
it's
better?
crisper because people learn from the 60s to not be so naive and innocent. There's a lot of hard edges to accommodate in the world, and you just can't be a love child floating through life.
There's some of those
Have to
still.
take
I
a
mean,
bite.
you've seen them. You see them around you. You know. I mean, there's what we call deadnecks and deadheads and 100% cotton Nepalese hippies, and there's any manner. It's a really wide scan. You know. There's also a wide scan in ages. You see babies and you see people in their 50s. We bring our parents to these events. You know, we really do.
There is a common belief system involved here that extends beyond the music, and the music is perhaps the most visible aspect. Those are the musician parts of our show.
Yeah, right.
But our show kind of goes like into the life show. And the life show is, I know there was an old guy on the bus today and he was kind of like going over the top and crying and stuff, and he turned to me with tears in his eye and a big smile and he said, you know, we're good people.
What is it about the Grateful Dead that kind of brings you all together and it's kind of the focus, the center of this universe for you?
Because music fractures time. It recreates time without the tyranny of tense.
But isn't there any other music that could draw you together like this?
Yes.
Oh, the
of course.
Sufis do it, and Beethoven does it, and there's just idioms for different generations, you know.
Yeah, the Who can do it.
Yeah.
Depends on the amount of oomph behind it, you know, and the
Yeah.
amount of sincerity
It's
and love
ecstasy,
and all.
okay?
Ecstasy, right?
It's ecstasy.
Bliss.
I mean, the search for ecstasy, I think, is inherent in the human psyche, you know? And some people do it through religion. Some people do it through dance. I do it through dance. I would like nothing better than to have a good wooden dance floor and this music, and I can't sit still. And I found certain things out that later correlated to other lures and knowledges that came to me quite naturally through this music.
Do you ever, pardon me?
Just being good at what you do, being a good person, being good at it, whatever it is, it has to do with a sense of excellence and a sense of joy. And the
Right,
music
and-
part
and-
is perhaps, you know, the most visible part to the external world of what we're up to,
And
you
it
know.
gets better every
That's
time.
media, that's commercial, and it works.
What do you say to the people who come by or who see you with the old buses and wearing a lot of the garb that we wore in the 60s and say, you're just some leftover hippies?
That's good.
Psychedelic relics.
I don't mind being called an old hippie. That's
No,
pretty
I'm
safe.
proud.
You know?
It's all right.
Do you feel like you've been referred to a lost legion of
Anachronisms in the modern age. No, there's more of a blend than that. I don't think you can say straight across. You'll see many punks for Jerry in the crowd, for instance. And I mean, you know, I don't think you could really say that it's
Yeah,
just
but
all hippies.
that is a media thing, you know, and we don't relate to that really.
Do you agree with
You
this?
know?
I look at this as not really a concert, but kind of a convention.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it's like the gypsies. You know, we get together. It's a tribal stomp.
Reunion.
There's a swap meet happening.
Yeah, right. The store is great.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
a
the
clan
parking
meeting.
lot store.
And if that's true, then what is the group? How do you see yourselves you're having a convention? What's the organization? Who are you?
Listen, let the circle get wider. That's all I gotta say.
There isn't really any. organization. I mean, there's providing for the necessities that we need, and this is really roughing it around here because there's not a whole lot of that, you know. It's not for the squeamish to be in here, that's for sure.
How do you survive? What are the survival tips that you have?
To be in here?
Yeah, to go traveling and seeing all these dead shows and
Pay attention.
Yeah.
staying up
Just pay attention.
to.
What it is. Just lots of energy, focus.
It's not going to play in Peoria, man.
No, I know.
Now, you know what surprised me about the concert? There's this very close
Interpreting it
feeling
as a-
between the audience and the dead, and yet they don't do anything or say anything out there on stage
Well,
but
I was
the music.
thinking about that today, about how they express themselves through their music so well. I mean, they don't come out and say, "I'd like to thank so-and-so and so-and-so for doing this and this." They sing it.
Don't you
they
want
play
something
it.
more? Don't you
no,
want to
I
hear them
don't,
talking?
because
Why not?
it would cheapen it. It would demean the
It's
mean.
not
You know,
necessary. That's not
it's
their.
not to be
that's not
interpreted.
their.
Yeah, but you'd secretly like a couple of laser beams in the show, wouldn't you?
that's what I just got, man.
The revolution is behind your eyes.
We were choking up.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on a second here. Good God, where did all these people come from?
Well, you know these
David,
things.
do you have anything else you
See
want to
devices.
Yeah. I'd like to find something about the hog farm. Or how you,
Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's just do another minute or two, just basically on. Yeah, tell me about the hog farm, what it is, and
Well,
where that
actually,
came
to
about.
tell you the truth, I don't want to brag, but we sort of came out of the same maelstrom that the Grateful Dead also got its beginnings in. I mean, we just had a family reunion, which is also basically 20 years for us, sort of, you know, and we are less focused than the Grateful Dead are because they have their music and we do many different things, and we're sort of.
But how did you start?
Already
Did you all
fucking-
get together at a show and?
On a pig farm.
Hog farm.
Yeah, it came really out of the prankster movie. You know, the whole prankster situation, Ken Kesey and that
Electric
whole
Kool-Aid acid test.
thing. And some of our older folks used to write with the pranksters, and then had some differences of opinion, and things happened to Kesey, and it sort of became a different focus, and that's the beginning of the hog farm, a little south of here, Sunland, Tahunga.
And what did you do in the beginning?
We just piled up in a small cottage, and then we needed a bigger place to live, and somebody said, hey, this guy up on the hill, we'll let you live there if you slop his hogs, and so that's where we moved to. And at some point we got a bus and started driving around and having fun things to do, and what we call the Hog Farm and Friends in Open Celebration, and we trucked across the country where they found me in New York.
And when did you start hooking up with the Grateful Dead? Yeah, how did that happen?
Acid tests.
66, 7.
65, 66. The acid test is where the pranksters and the Grateful Dead really collaborated to do all of those things. And I mean, there's not any real lines, though. I mean, these are all related families. I mean, we consider ourselves a family, you know, a communal family, if you will, you know.
It's kind of like a red triangle, you know. The dead provide the music, the pranksters provide the insecurity, and the hog farmers provide food and security.
That's a good definition. Okay.
Oh, wait until Ken sees this, right?
Oops, gosh, geez, sorry, I didn't hit.
We haven't met, but
Are there any other things that we ought to know? You haven't told
God.
us?
Music is freedom in and from time.
I think we've milked these people bone dry.
we
here.
were milked before you
Yeah, right.
arrived.
We got some bonus mileage out of it.
So where do you guys go from here?
Yeah, what's next now? Now you're going to be
What's
here for
next?
tomorrow, of course, and then what?
Yeah, and
Tomorrow
A
night.
bunch of us will go back to our kids' camp at our place up in Mendocino. We have Camp Winter Rainbow, and it's a performance arts camp with circus skills and like tightrope walking and juggling, and they do mime and improvisational theater and stand-up comedians.
And how many more times in the next year will you get together at a Grateful Dead show?
depends on when it's happening.
Whenever the next one
That's right.
is, you'll be there?
Well, in California, you know, we don't really have a function on the road when it goes on tour, but in California, we do various things like the campground.
And you'll be here for that.
Babysitting.
Yep. And babysitting, we also gotten into being backstage at the shows to take care of all the kids so that the parents that are working don't have to worry about them. You know, we've been doing that for years.
Kind of the Grateful Dead daycare center. Right?
Yeah, night care.
Night care?
Thank you.
The dreadful great.
Okay, Deadhead care.
Back
Good.
to Deadhead care.
Are we reaching into America's televisions yet?
I think we are.
You on the couch!
The poor things.
As you were for a moment here, we just got to get another wide shot here. Is that
no,
what
we're
we're
fine.
doing? Oh, you're okay? Okay.
Return and nod shots, please.
Unless Marty needs to. Okay.
Got your wine, your cover.
Well, thank you all.
Thanks, guys.
Well, it was good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hope you
Thanks.
can edit it.
It was really
Oh, yeah.
nice.
No, that was great.
To the general
Thanks.
You have to leave now, huh?
We have to go. I have to go. They'll
But
be
you
around.
don't.
They'll be around.
This
You'll
whole
never,
movie will
you'll
tell
never
you all
get
the
rid of them.
Deadheads,
These
right?
guys. David's I'm gonna have to pry him out of here.
Oh, there's going to be a great movie tonight.
Oh, the movie tonight.
Tonka.
Yes.
You must see it. It is incredible.
Yeah, check with LeBron about what time he wants to. He's got a sequence of events happening, okay?
I heard O Dark 100.
Dark time, he'll start lining it up. I think he wants to do Tonka somewhere in the middle, but it's absolutely spectacular. I've seen the rough of it. I mean, he's just bringing it just because I want to see it. Please. Please.
It's nice having two cameras.
Yes.
To go through
To America's television.
Hi, kids.